I've got good news. The good news are as follows, without wasting much of your time. You might have noticed that I have not been consistent on this YouTube channel. One of my greatest dream about this YouTube channel was to turn it into a podcast where I interview different people. That was my biggest goal from the beginning. So I just did not understand how was I going to achieve that. But now I know how. Now I know because I then decided that I'm going to build this studio. As a result of me having this studio, now I can record podcast interviews every now and again. So this then allows me to do interviews. So starting from now, going forward, we are now going to have interviews on this YouTube channel. We are now going to do different types of interviews, but I'm interested in educational stuff. Let's say we want to talk to a politician. I have a specific theme that I want to follow when I deal with politicians. But I am not just going to talk about politicians here, or I'm not going to talk to politicians. I am interested to deal with or talk to different people. I'm interested to talk to people who have been into the business space, who understand the business space, who know how things work in a business space. I'm interested to talk to those people. And I have a specific goal there. As you might have seen, the description in this YouTube channel have changed. It has changed now. It is speaking to business people, but also we have now added the other aspect, which is the academics. I do not want to leave academics alone. I'm going to be talking to people in different walk of life. People who have been into institution of learning, how they acquired, whatever they acquired. I'm interested there. So the exciting news is that everything have changed for good. We're now going to be, we're going to be interviewing different types of people. We're going to be doing different types of interviews with different folks. There are many podcast interviews that you will see. But here's the thing. You probably ask yourself a question. How can I participate in this YouTube channel? Or if I want to be a guest, how can I? Don't worry. We have an email address wherein you can recommend people that you want me to interview. What I also want to do, I'm interested in getting guests that have been into, who are owning dealerships, who are owning petrol stations. Those are some of the people that I'm looking for. But I've got a very big surprise for you. I've gathered some of people who have walked the path. So I'm not going to announce them here as of now. But going forward, you are going to see that in this YouTube channel. And I want you to understand that let's just call it an educational YouTube channel podcast interview going forward. With that being said, I hope you will enjoy the new change. Well, I understand change is not always a good thing, or it's not always received the right way. But change, when it is done with good intention, is a good thing for both me and you. I hope you don't abandon me because I said we are changing. And I know, I know, change can be very scary. But believe you me, this change is for your own good as well as my own good. Another interesting aspect that I want us to talk about is the fact that you can come and rent this studio if you want to interview someone. This is a studio that accommodates even up to 3 people. But inside this studio / my office, I can also design a specific setup for you. So you can have your own specific setup in my own studio. So you'll make use of the numbers on your screen, when you'll be able to call me and we talk about the price. But don't worry, it's not expensive at all. I'll just give you different types of options. But why not? We can get something for you. If you are starting a podcast and you probably don't have, or you know that, okay, this is my payment structure that I want to give you. This is my proposal. I have an idea. You can just tell me, okay, Bongs, I've got this structure, this payment structure. This is what I want to achieve. How can we work around this? Don't worry. We'll sit on the table, discuss what you want or what you have, and then see what we can do with the little that you have. But I'm not inviting something that is beyond the set price, below the set price, and you're like, no, I have 200 rand, I want to start a podcast. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying just be reasonable. That's what I'm saying. There are prices that are set here, so we'll talk about that as well. So you can make use of the email address as well as the number if you want to book the studio going forward. And in terms of location, I am very much located we are located in Randburg. So should you wish to book the studio, just make sure that you can make your way to Randburg. Interesting things. Yeah, I'm so excited about the new journey, the podcasting journey. It's not an easy territory, especially when you consider the fact that when you venture into this thing, you will often face a lot of criticism. The time that you were cutting the guest, people will always have their say. However, I would like your opinion. Make sure though that it's constructive criticism. Constructive criticism builds me, but the other stuff doesn't build me. It doesn't help me. That's what I'm saying. So please make it make sense to me, and please make it easier for me to learn, adjust. I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to adjust. So please, let's make it easier for one another through those comments. Other than that, I'll definitely see you guys on the next episode. But in fact, the next episode now is our first interview. So I'll see you there. From there, the journey begins. In fact, from this video, the journey begins. Until then, please take care.